Welcome back, guys. It's Charlie here. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Lem Collins.
Right.
Local actor, director, writer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's here to talk to us a little bit about his, kind of his background, kind of some stuff that he's got going on. So what would you like to tell the folks, just kind of a general, who is Lem Collins?
Okay. Well, Lem Collins is a native of Greenville, South Carolina. And I moved to Atlanta about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been doing film, I would say, since about 2002,
Okay.
when I graduated from college. Film has been a big part of my life ever since I was a small child. I started out acting in grade school,
Okay.
doing plays or whatnot. And then, even in college, I did a few stage plays. But I really started to take it serious when I graduated from college. I started, auditioning for more commercials and short films and, TV shows and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how I got into it. And, once I moved to Atlanta, it made me take it to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more going on here now.
It's a lot going on. It's way more than South Carolina.
I gotta say, if you're not from the Atlanta area, things are starting to happen here.
Yeah, it's happening.
You might want to think about it. Lem can tell you.
Oh yeah.
So let's see. We were talking a little bit earlier about how when you first kind of got bit by the acting bug. You were telling me you were in a play
Right.
in grade school,
Right.
and you played what, 3 roles?
I played 3 roles. See, what
Yeah.
happened? Well, my teacher, she recognized my talent as a young, as a young actor or whatever. So she gave me 2 characters to play.
Okay.
And I would do one character, go behind stage, change, and come out and be the other character. Well, the day of the show, a kid was running late from school, and he wasn't able to do the show. And for some odd reason, I knew his lines. And my teacher was like, "Hey, Lem, do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was the judge, and I was the other 2 characters that I was in that show. So, after that show, teachers, parents, a lot of people was coming up to me and my parents, or my mom telling me, "Hey, maybe you need to get him into the School of the Arts. He needs to try to do this." But Greenville, South Carolina is so small. It's still to this day, it's not really a lot of acting opportunities. So you can imagine how it was in the 80s, because that's when I was, in elementary school. It kind of got put on the back burner because I didn't know how to pursue acting as a child. My parents didn't know anything about it, so I did what every other kid do, and just play sports.
Okay.
So I played sports all the way up through college, and then afterwards I got back into film. But that's my true passion. It's my heart. Yeah.
It's good to get back to what
you
really
love to
care
do.
about,
Right. Yeah.
Get rid of all the distractions and kind of focus on what really matters.
Exactly.
I wish I could do that sometimes. Maybe not do the 9 to 5 so much, and
Exactly.
actually get some projects going.
Right.
Speaking of projects, I want to talk a little bit about, and we're going to look at the trailer here in a second. One of your projects, Close But Closer.
Right.
Now we watched the trailer a little bit earlier. I've noticed, we watched a couple of trailers of your projects, and you definitely seem to be in the suspense genre. Like that's kind of your thing. Like,
right.
Has that always been, like, as far back as you can remember?
That's all. I mean, I like other genres. I watch all movies, no matter what type of movie it is. I watch it because, first and foremost, I'm a student of filmmaking. You know, and I try to learn any and everything about it. So I watch all types of movies, but my favorite types of movies are the suspense and the suspense thriller type movies. Not necessarily horror, but suspense thriller. And anything with a big twist in the end is pretty much what I look for. So when I'm writing, everything that I write has a twist. I don't care if it's a comedy; it's gonna have a twist in the end.
Okay.
And that's just my style of writing. So. Like I said, I love suspense. Some of my favorite movies is like The Sixth Sense. Has a big twist in the end.
Okay. Speaking of, actually, just give me a sec to
ahead.
plug our movie Dream Battle will be coming up in a little bit, and Sixth Sense, that's what reminded me, because let's just say it'll be somewhat related.
Yeah.
Not just to tease it,
Right.
but actually, we should go ahead and watch the trailer.
Okay.
Right now we've got the trailer for your movie Close But Closer.
Right.
And speaking of twist endings, this trailer, the trailer itself has one.
Right.
So enjoy that, and we'll be right back.
My name is James Davis. I'm a bartender over at Club 864. I love money, cars, women, and more women. I live alone in the nice studio apartment downtown. You know, the expensive ones. I have 2 best friends, my mom and my ace-bone coon, Jesse. Jesse and I have been best friends our whole life. You know, I don't have any enemies, at least not that I know of. But I guess you're wondering, if you don't have any enemies, then why are you laid out in a dark alley?